And hello YouTube, this is GS Man Smart. I'm here today with another brand new YouTube video, and today we're going to have another tutorial on Audacity, the sound recording program that is free. And today's tutorial, we're going to be teaching you how to mix together tracks or sounds that you want to have in basically one track. So say you have 2 or 3 tracks that you want to mix together, or if you want to have a voiceover over a music track that's playing. I'm going to be showing you how to do that. Most commonly you see this in some YouTube videos where the YouTuber will have their video pre-recorded and then they'll basically commentate over the video and have music playing in the background. So that's one application to this. Another useful application is if you're creating, say, an original music track and you have all of your instruments pre-recorded, you can drop them in Audacity and you can just move them around and basically change the volume levels and whatnot and basically mix it all together into one track. But I think a lot of you are going to be using this for voiceovers, so I thought I'd do that and show you guys how it's done. Now, there's 2 ways that you can do this. If you already have your voice recorded and you have your music already, you can go to File and just import both of these files by audio, and you can import both files. If you don't have your voice recorded yet, then you probably should have you should then have at least your music ready, which we do. We have our music here ready, and this is our music. So that's our music, and we're basically going to be creating sort of a movie trailer sort of thing. One thing that you want to do when you first begin doing this is make sure you take out any evil white space, as my high school editors called it. But any white space you have in the beginning or in the end of the track, and we can see that it's a little jumpy here for some reason. Take that out. Or is that supposed to happen? Yeah, that's something wrong with the audio. Alright. But you know what, actually, let's just keep it, because it sounds awkward. I don't know, I'm just gonna keep it. I'm not gonna waste too much time on this. And at the end, so for some files this is not applicable, so maybe for your music track you don't need to do this, so don't focus on this too much. But basically what we're doing now is you have your soundtrack here. If you want to make it louder or lower in volume, you just go to Effects, Amplify, and play around with this a little bit and change the amplification up or down. But for now, if you have your music track, let's go ahead and record something. Let me come over here. Alright, here we go. In a world where laughter was king, one man strives to become a legend above all others. Alright, so we have a cool little movie trailer voice. Now we listen to this. In a world where laughter was king, one man strives to become a legend above all others. Alright, so there's our track, and if you can notice one thing, perhaps our voice is a bit too loud, or perhaps the music track is a bit too soft. There's an easy fix for this, but the first thing you want to do is, obviously, we have some static here. If you listen to the static here. Now I have a YouTube tutorial on how to get rid of the static, so I might put the annotation up right now, but if I forget to put the annotation, then just go ahead and go to my channel. There is an Audacity, there should be a how-to playlist, and look for the Audacity This is how to remove static or buzzing sounds. Now, alright, so we're gonna go ahead and cut this out. Edit, remove audio, split, delete, and then not my best movie trailer voice impression, but it's just a tutorial. I could do better. So now that we have this cut out, what we want to do is take a listen.
In a world where laughter was king, one man strives to become a legend above all others.
Now perhaps the music is a bit too loud, so if you want to decrease the volume of the music, obviously effects, amplify, and we can decrease this by -3 around there. And what this will do, it'll basically, the whole track will get decreased in volume. If you want to select all, you just click this box here, a random box here, and then up to effects, amplify, and then put a negative number. If you want to make it louder, obviously put a positive number. Now we listen to this.
In a world where laughter was king, one man strives to become a legend above all others.
There, now our voice is a bit more louder above the music. Now, but what some people want to do is, perhaps you like to do this, they want to make it so that when they're talking, the music is in lower volume, and when they're not talking, the music is in higher volume. Now it's easy to do as well. All you gotta do is select the part of your track where you are speaking. So it begins right about here, and Audacity should highlight in yellow the starting point, and you can just drag it to the end here, and the highlight will basically show you the end point, and just let it go. And then we can go to effects, amplify, and we'll put -3 again. And what this will do, just this portion of the track will be in lower volume, and the rest of the track will be in higher volume. So when you're speaking, the volume will adjust to a lower volume, so your voice is amplified over the music track. Now if we listen to this, you may not notice a difference, but let's see.
In a world where laughter was king, one man strives to become a legend above all others.
Alright, so it's not really that noticeable, but you know, you can make this even lower if you wanted to, but I wouldn't suggest it, but just to show you that it's noticeable.
In a world where laughter was king, one man.
There you go, and you could tell the volume decreases drastically. But you want to make it sound natural, so you don't want to make like a drastic change to a very low volume, because that would just sound awkward. But that's basically the voluming part, and you can do the same thing with your voice. If your voice is too loud, your voice is too low, you can use the amplification effect and basically do that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this real quick again, because I just Control-Z'd everything. And we're just gonna go amplify -3. Now I have all this done. What you can do, there's two ways of basically exporting your audio. If you want, you can immediately go to File and go to Export, and that'll basically export the file. Or what you could do is Control-A to highlight everything. If you're on a Mac, it'll be Command-A, or you can go up to here to where is it? I don't really use the toolbar that much. I use the shortcuts mainly. I can't find the select all, but just do Control-A or Command-A, and then you want to go to tracks, and you want to go to mix and render. And what this will do, it'll basically get all of your tracks into one track. So now we listen to this.
In a world where laughter was king, one man strives to become a legend above all others.
There we go. So now you have your whole track, all of your tracks, or however many tracks you have, they're all in one track now. And now what you can do is go to export, and obviously export it to either an MP3 or a WAV. We're just going to call this YouTube test. And then this, you can fill this out if you'd like, but I never fill it out. And this will basically export itself.
One man strives to become a legend above all others.
There we go. There's your track. So that's basically how to do it, guys. It's a very simple tutorial. It's basically just adjusting the volume levels and then highlighting everything and clicking tracks and then mix and render. And that's basically it. If you have any other questions, please leave them in the comments. I'll be free to answer all of your questions. I usually reply within a day, 24 hours. I check my channel pretty often. And thank you for watching. If you liked the video, do press a like. Would really appreciate it. Would help the channel. And if you'd like to subscribe, I have plenty of other tutorials on Audacity, on other programs for designing, sound editing, video editing, and a bunch of other stuff on my channel. You can check it out if you'd like. But other than that, I'll see you guys next time. This is GS Man of Smart, and I'll be back sooner than you think. Don't go anywhere.